Now, when people say the double attack from the top mount, it involves, of course, a second attack, and the secondary will be the armbar, all right? So what's the condition that triggers an easier option instead of going for the choke, which for me is my go-to move to an armbar, okay? So let's kind of recap what we did earlier for the choke, okay? Starting from scratch, all right? So I kind of block my partner's arm, I lift my knee and I get my hip offline. I kind of sit on one of his legs, as you can see my hip here, and I place my chest more towards one arm, right here, all right? Therefore here, I snake my arm through for the cup, okay? And as he tries to block that arm or whatever, I get the extension here, a windshield on top of the first arm, and I go through. When you go through, what's important is not go with the arm, move your hip forward. Because when you move your hip forward, it's easy to stretch, okay? If you try to go here, it's not good. When I move my hip forward, I open a pocket, okay? Now, if he decides to stay with my arm, okay, over here, and that's one thing that you're gonna see, guys will get your arm and grab you, even if you don't give me the elbow. Like from here, instead of insisting, because I already have that leg kind of posted a little bit, bring your heels here, okay? You put your elbow on his body and try to bring his shoulder up a little bit. Now you block his arm and move your chest as far as you can outside his elbow. I put his elbow tip right here on my chest, almost near my armpit, okay? So whenever I'm here, I get long. You see here, find the pocket, and once I'm here, my chest does the job. Sorry for the pressure. If he tries to pull the arm out, yeah, it's much harder than if I had my hip. And for now, I just kind of climb my way up. I punch that shoulder. You see how my knee kind of goes over here, stay strong. Now I climb that foot before I do anything. Control the arm and move forward. So here, stay tight. When I move forward, it gives me a momentum to pull back. As I do, I stretch, and now I calf tight, you know, what I call the clamp, okay? What's really important here is to push your hip as you pull the elbow, because as long as the arm is on top, okay, you're gonna use the thumb as the peel. Boom, I peel. Once I V the grip, I have both arms, I stretch that leg, pulling the collar. And once I step over here, it's really tight, and you can calmly go for the arm bar. Right now, I'm just showing how to get to the position. We can work the finish at a later time. So one more time, slow. And I'm gonna do now, not from scratch, I'll start already with the first grip, and he has his arm over despite the fact his elbow is tight. So I rest his elbow, I push my hip back this far. Do you see how I can extend my leg? And here I place my chest level and outside, and I can always reset, okay, right here. Now, why is it called a double attack? If I ever fail here and my partner puts the elbow down, okay, he gives me the option to get over or to get under, okay? You can still chase the neck, okay? But here, go back one step. I kind of push the elbow in a little bit, put on the pocket, and start climbing, climbing, climbing. Punch the shoulder, so if he tries to move a little bit, I punch that shoulder. It's really hard for him to move. Stiff the arm on the shoulder. Grab the far wrist, push, pull. Clamp, tilt, peel off, and once you peel off, stretch the leg. And here, when you step, everything is gonna fall into place.